Learning an instrument is hard, and before you go into the comments and tell me, no, actually you're wrong, it's a skill issue, it gets easier once you know how to do it. And so for the longest time you will struggle to learn an instrument, and I can tell you this because I've been trying to learn an instrument for many years. Now, of course, it doesn't help the fact that when I was in school I was generally just put as the press one key. I wasn't ever given a chance to try any more than that. But even when I've had more of a chance to learn an instrument, I've had a really difficult time. And I think part of the issue is because I have bigger hands, and part of the issue is because when a person already knows how to play that instrument, they go quite quickly. I remember being taught by a person who was supposed to be a person who would teach me, who would cover multiple lessons, but actually only ended up covering one. And they said that sometimes they just stand on their balcony and play their guitar without looking. Obviously that would be great to be at that stage, but at the beginning you've got to go quite slow because obviously I don't have the foggiest as to what I'm doing. It's also made worse by the fact that with any stringed instrument or any instrument that requires a lot of finger movements, you get like marks on your fingers until you've developed a callus, which a callus is obviously a thicker skin. Obviously can put up with that. Obviously, as proven by this channel, I do not have a thick skin, and yeah, so I don't have a thick skin in any shape of the word, and so it becomes really difficult to learn an instrument. So yeah, those are a few things that are strange to me. The speed that people go at, because obviously they're accustomed to it, but you're not, and they're going like, oh, you play the Fnac and just do it like this, it's simple, it's easy, but obviously to you it's not, because this is your first time having seen the Fnac or whatever. And and the fact that you have to commit yourself hours at a time for, or at least an hour for weeks, months, years, it's a lot. It's a lot if you're a busy person with other stuff going on. It becomes a lot. And then there's also the expense of having to buy the instrument and having to pay for lessons. Of course, that's always difficult, especially if you're a student or a person with a low income. And yeah, it gets I think the highest temptation of any instrument is seeing anybody who actually knows how to play an instrument. Like, it's amazing, it's incredible, and of course you want to do that, but you pick it up and you just sound terrible. Like, you sound so bad, and you do sound so bad for until years have passed and you've got calloused hands and your memory's full of notes and chord positions and stuff like that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this slightly more free-form video. If you want to see more of my videos in your subscription feed, you know what to do, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, bye.